Come along, let's make it tragic. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is vibing. With the laughter, joys are arriving. Every cut and sizzles are in Dana's kitchen. It's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the times of food and night. Electric nights and tuning light, good tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, and the flavor rises in Dana's realm. I'll discover new lights with every cover, topping, mixing every taste. No ingredients, cut to waste. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a vibe so fine. The aroma's rising, the chat is riding, with their laughter, joy's arriving. Every cut and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life. Amidst the light, she sets the stage. Dana's kitchen, turn of age. Stringing life with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor. A twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, but sort of interactive. Closeness to be in Dana's kitchen, feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brew. With the charm you can refuse. If it's one need morning down, take a chest, I glass of blue. The Dana's kitchen, the sweet alive. Whiskey up my dip with flavors bright. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights will take joy on a starry night. Turn it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights. Every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments of cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life. Dance in the kitchen where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking with the tides of food and life.
Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored run. Play stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. show in Dana's retreat town. Mouths watering, eyes so wide. Can't wait. Every flavor's a journey, a delicious ride. Rocky's by the door. Loyal pup, hoping for a taste. A little luck. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots, Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous. See,
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse without Vegemite.
Hello, happy Sunday, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? I've already started cooking up some stuff for us today. It's exciting. It's a meal redemption. You can also have a meal redemption by redeeming channel points when you have enough. So we're doing Neumus from Happy People, her meal redemption for today, and it is going to be burnt-in bratwurst. So it's in the style of burnt ends, because normally when I think burnt ends, you think a pork roast or brisket or something like that. Well, this is kind of like faux burnt ends. I've never made them, so we're gonna see together if this is delicious or not. But we're also gonna be doing some, yes, it is Monday for Elsa, Robbie. Robbie's like, I'm going to enjoy all the Sunday I can.
All of it.
All of it, every bit of it. You can't take it away from me. Don't take it away. We're gonna be making some German potato salad, but we're gonna kind of southwestern it by putting some pickled jalapenos and some regular jalapenos in it. So it'll be a little spicy, and hopefully we'll get a little more flavors. Maybe even, we'll see. I might even put some of Steve's butt rub in there. And then we're gonna be doing some fried okra. And I know that Noimu asked for pretzel fried okra, but then I can't eat it. And I've had gluten this weekend and my body's like, stop. So we're gonna do cornmeal fried okra instead of the pretzel fried okra. And we're gonna see if I have time, energy, if we've got whatever. I've got some eggs actually smoking on the smoker right now, so we might do some smoked devil eggs as well. So how are you guys doing? What have you been up to this weekend? I can tell you on our end, I had to work. We went to an event at another streamer's house, which was fun, and had delicious food, and kind of just tooled around the neighborhoods to see what was up. Did we do anything else? Oh, I went to dinner at a really great sushi place with one of my friends, so that was awesome too. And I did omakase, So I got all sorts of different types of fish that I would have never ordered. And a couple of them I still would probably not order. They were fine, but not great. But then there were a couple I was like, this is awesome, right?
Any sea urchin?
No sea urchin. I've specifically said no sea urchin because I got to tell you guys, I've tried uni so many times. I really want to like it. And each time I go in, I'm like hopeful, like this is going to be the time. And I go, nope, still not the time. So no uni, no lima beans. Those are my two really, don't have them. So because we're smoking bratwurst, that takes a while, and I wanted to feed Robbie before 9 o'clock tonight. So I actually did a batch already on the smoker for step 1. So we're gonna do step 1 here and get these on there. And then we'll do step 2 with the other one so you can kind of see all of it. So we got to get started with this because they should be on the smoker for a couple of hours on that. So I just have some basic Johnsonville brats. I didn't make it to my bougie grocery store. They make their own bratwurst and they are amazing. But I didn't make it there today, so I just went to my regular grocery store. So we got Johnsonville brats.
They spelled Johnson wrong.
Well, I mean, if they were making nice, it is definitely spelled wrong. So, what did you guys do? Did anybody barbecue? I know that Michael said too hot to barbecue. So I'm gonna make this in the oven. That's okay. I've done that in the summer here because honestly, you don't even need to turn the grill on sometimes to actually grill on the grill in the middle of the summer. I don't know that my smoker is much warmer than it was before I put coals on it.
Our mailboxes double as bread makers.
Yep, that can happen too. So we're gonna start, by the way, we had so much fun with Megabytes, so I don't know if Megabytes is in here, but I had so much fun with you Thursday night, and I hope we can do that again. I love cooking with other people in the kitchen. You just posted in the Discord. That is awesome. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. Stop. Hey, Google. Set timer for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. That was to turn the eggs, which I already did. Keeping track of this account. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for that follow, and welcome to the community. We're glad that you're here. How'd you find us? It's cold there. I mean, I will tell you what, Elsa, I would love it if it was cold here. So the first thing we're gonna do to make sure we get smoke flavor everywhere. Ooh, cooked perfectly, Michael. That is cooked perfectly. We're gonna cut slits in our bratwurst here. We don't wanna go all the way through, but this is gonna we're gonna put a little mustard and a little of Steve's butt rub in these little areas here, which then when we do the second part, we're gonna cut along those lines. So we'll get some smoke and some flavor all the way in there. So, they're not even. But you know what else isn't even, Robbie?
What?
Real burnt ends.
Oh.
Because it's just wherever the burnt end is burnt. So it feels like 107. We were 106.
You win.
So you win. Robbie took the dog for a walk, asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, that will zap the energy out of me. Okay, so.
It wasn't just Dana that said no. We literally saw no one else
out there.
time.
All right, so you can see I have cut these little slits in here. I don't know what else to call them. And I have just some this is actually Whataburger mustard, but any kind of mustard will do.
Okay.
And we're gonna stick some down in here. We don't need a lot. And then we need to put it on the outside because that'll help the butt rub stay on the bratwurst. So, to Mid-East heat in your travel, I imagine. It can get pretty hot though in some places. Like on baseball fields. Because it can be like 120, 130 on the baseball fields, which is crazy.
That's why the Rangers finally wised up and got a domed stadium.
But they don't even open it when it's like 65 and beautiful outside. It's ridiculous.
Have you noticed any difference in the two walks?
I haven't actually cooked in the other wok yet because we're gonna finish seasoning that on Thursday, and it took everything in me not to do that this weekend, but I thought we'll do that on Thursday, and we're gonna do fried rice. So we'll see how it cooks, the fried rice in there. Maybe we'll do some fried rice in one and some fried rice in the other. So that's what we're gonna be doing on Thursday.
98 in the middle of the night is ridiculous.
It's just swampy.
122.
Whew.
Yeah, our hottest is 113 here, so another 10 degrees on top of that. Not fun.
That's when you just give up and stay inside and you make yourself clothing made out of ice. You know what I mean? I grew up in Houston, so it was always, I grew up in Houston and St. Louis. Those are the two places I grew up in, both hot and humid. And yeah, we noticed it, but I guess I was so used to it because it's all I ever knew. You know?
Yeah, it's one of those things that we definitely notice when we get back from traveling.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just
We're
like
like-
swimming.
All right. So we got that in there.
Looking good, Dana.
Thank you. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna make sure it's all around here because again, we need the butt rub to stick on it. I feel like I'm in the tropical 70s with this music. And we'll do the other side when we turn them over. Oh wait, I've got the spoon right here. Duh, 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 duh. Austin is not Houston swampy. It can still be, bad in Austin. But yeah, Houston is like walking outside. I forget, my brother lives down there, so I forget until I go back down there and then I go, oh yeah, it's not just bad, it's like really bad. So basically what I'm doing is I'm sticking a little of this into all of these little incisions that I've made. We're also gonna put it on the top and kind of on the sides, which is why. So this is Steve's Chef Steve on also here on Twitch, and he makes this butt rub and sells it. So it's really, really good. Many streamers use this.
Give him a shout out.
Good. We need to give a shout out. They, if you're not familiar with Chef Steve, he and Get Creme Delish, and he makes a wonderful culinary powder that you can use in your desserts, your drinks, even in some of your savory foods. It's delicious. They had a food truck, and was it Memorial Day weekend?
I mean, if you want to drive on up to taste test, the food
Come
will
on.
probably be ready by the time you get here.
Well, and I'm making I'm making this twice, so there'll be plenty. I figured Poppy and I would appreciate this for leftovers throughout the week. All right, and then this. So this is kind of step one. It's pretty easy. You find yourself a rub. Like I said, I'm using Chef Steve's butt rub, but if you have some other barbecue rub around or you have your own that you make, you could use that too. I'm gonna push to right now support Steve and Michael just because they, over the, I think was it Memorial Day weekend? Over Memorial Day weekend, their food truck and their truck were totaled. So they had catering events they had to cancel, which is terrible for them and for the poor people who are counting on the catering.
Yes, Michael, they're really big down in the Austin area for sure. The Salt Lake.
Oh, Salt Lick. Yeah, you can get their barbecue sauce up here. They do sell it in some of the grocery stores.
And yeah, if you got a leased vehicle with, or even if it was whatever vehicle, we're supposed to have some pretty bad storms after our stream tonight, so.
So we've got to put the umbrella down in the back because, but since I'm barbecuing, I don't want everything to be super hot when I pick it up. So, all right. And then we're just gonna sprinkle this.
You're making it rain.
Make it rain! Make it rain barbecue sauce. There we go. Do, do, do.
It always tastes better if Dana's singing while she makes the food.
Oh, you noticed that. Do, 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 do. It's raining. Barbecue rub. Hallelujah.
Dana's very silly.
I'm not sure he appreciates my sense of humor sometimes. Okay. Did you set up the the wireless camera?
I mean, I did the things I'm supposed to do, whether or not it behaves.
Well, it's right there. You want to follow me while I...
Oh, like now?
Yeah, because we're going out. We're going out.
Hold on just a second.
We're going out to the grill.
Let's test this out.
60-mile round trip a day. Fight I-35. No. Just if you live in the area, 35 is always under construction. 35 regular, 35 east, 35 west. It feels like they're always under construction. So Adra, when I was in Robbie, we're gonna go out there in a second. We're gonna see if Robbie can get the, it's not behaving, so we might not be able to. But when my youngest was still in high school and I was in grad school, I was driving about 12 hours a week. And part of that was on 35E. And it was terrible. It was terrible. Stop. All right, I'm gonna go out. We'll go back out there in the smoker. I'm gonna grab the eggs and put this on, and then we'll come back here and we'll get the other bratwurst ready to go on for phase 2, okay? But I don't want to take too long to do these things. Sounds like Andy's here.
You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu.
Trying to get the remote cam to work. And thank you for the biddies. We will get you up on the fridge here in just a moment. I have no idea if she's talking to you guys out there. Doesn't look like she's talking. Hopefully she didn't burn her foot again like she did earlier today. So today's pro tip is don't step on hot coals. Dana tried it and she doesn't recommend it.
Has Robbie got things figured out in there yet? Or are you guys still waiting? Because here I come. I'm a coming back. Oh, why'd I bring these in? I don't need these. Hang on. All right. Whew. I may be sweating when I come back in. Did you get it to work?
No, that's the problem with this, is once it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Oh. Well, that would suck. Then we can't show you the grilling things. All right, so I don't know how these are gonna turn out. This was kind of a last minute thing, was to try and do some smoked deviled eggs. The eggs didn't come out exactly the way I wanted them to, but it's okay, it's okay. You're here, Andy, you're here. So we're gonna give it a try And here the eggs are, and we're just gonna set those in the refrigerator until we're ready to make them. But don't let me forget, because I will 100% absolutely forget. So.
We need to do a thing for Andy because he used bits to play that song.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go get a thing. Is Andy up here already? Andy is not. How is Andy not?
Noddy, the little man with the red and yellow car.
And, oh, we got two. Andy played two things. Okay, let's see here. I'm not going to use a blue hand, Robbie, because there's so many blue hands up there. Andy, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies. We'll put this up here for your two things. And then we're going to do some bratwurst part 2.
And it doesn't have to be now, but Dana really likes the duck thing.
I do.
How was that spelled again? The like shuba?
Shuba, I don't.
Shuba duck dance?
Shuba duck dance. I played on Canars a lot because I like it so much. All right. What did I just do to this piece of tape? I'm a monster. Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you, Andy, so much for the biddies. Okay, so we're gonna get these, what we're gonna do here. Dana, take a moment. Breathe. Breathe. Put that over there. Now, you could put this in just a foil thing for easy cleanup. You could put this in a big cast iron pan. We're gonna do little individual ones instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. And let me show you what we have here, because you gotta see this. So these were on the smoker for about 2 hours. And I took them off right before stream. So look at the nice color that we have on these, right? We want that. We want that little bit of char because we're supposed to be making burnt ends. So you want that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me wash this little knife off real quick. My Johnson knife. Mine, not Robbie's, is now going to take all of these little places, and you can see that there's that mustard and that other stuff, and it got all that smoke flavor in there. And then I'm going to eat one.
I remember.
Taste that.
Well, that's good.
Even just like this.
Holy
But
cow.
wait, there's more. Now, I think it told me to put more rub on it. I don't think it needs more rub. I think it'll get too salty because the
That's got
salt
great
is
flavor.
right where it needs to be right now. But we are going to put some barbecue sauce on there. And we have 2 choices, everybody, so I need your opinion, okay? I have a nice sweet and spicy sauce, but I also has a Kansas City sauce that came from Dinner with Mom and Ray. They brought us some Kansas City style. So what do you think we should do? Is Neko Slip? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the community. How did you find us? What brought you here? I hope it's the food.
Hey, Suki.
We're gonna have lots of it. Suki, hello. It does taste really good. Like it's got super smoke flavor. I have a combination of mesquite and oak coals. And I don't have like a fancy smoker right now. I just have a Weber kettle and that's what I use to smoke things in. I also have a gas grill that I think Robbie and I need to go figure out it. To me, it smells like gas outside. I don't know why. It didn't this morning. So we've got this, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a little more smoke flavor on this. And I'm gonna say next time I do this, I probably, since they're gonna go back on the smoker, we might not need to have them on the smoker as long to cook them the initial time, except that we need to get that char on them. So I don't know. You're partial to sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy. It's sweet and spicy time. Sweet and spicy. All right. Place them in a cast iron pan, coat them with enough barbecue sauce that they're fully covered. Add butter over the top. Does that mean I need to melt some butter? Was that, oh, butter is on there, but it doesn't say I have to melt it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna cut some butter up and put it on the top. So let's do this so that we get a nice even coating on everything. Let's put this in here. Why not? Why not get another dish out, right? We should just get all the dishes. I have to do them anyway. So, there we go. So I want everything to have a nice coating, but I don't want that to overpower the flavors on the bratwurst. By the way, I know we're not cooking out of Kenji's book today, but we are going to be using the wok. That's the word I'm looking for. The wok to fry our okra. All right, so I don't know that I'm going to need all of these for this round of things. Let's get them in there. Y'all get down in there. 3 may have been right. So what's great about these is these would make great hors d'oeuvres. Sticking them out with some toothpicks. Can you imagine? All right, I only need 2 of these. So that's what we're gonna do. Look at that, I got extra ones out. And I didn't even need them. Now, if you've only got a spicy sauce and you want a little sweetness with it, throw a little brown sugar in there and toss it. And voila, sweet and spicy. You got it going on. So I'm thinking why they're putting this butter on here is to help all this yummy sauce caramelize onto this. And I'm good with that. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Excellent. So we'll put some there, because butter, you may know, makes everything better. Just like salt. Salt and butter. It said 4 tablespoons. Do we really think I need 4 tablespoons? We'll go for it. There we go. Is just sliced kielbasa, brown sugar, beer in the slow cooker? I mean, you want easy things for when people come over. Always great. One of the things that we used to have all the time for get-togethers when my kids were growing up is one of my neighbors, her husband hunted, and so they always had venison sausage. And venison sausage with just some nice sweet and spicy sauce with it was at every event, All right, so I'm gonna go throw these back on the smoker and I'll be back and Robbie's gonna entertain you. Hey, Robbie.
We're going to pretend that we can see you doing it.
Okay, so why don't you just like play by play as if you can see me doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, this username. I mean, Dana could also give you the play-by-play because she has a microphone. So this seems a little silly.
Hey, watch out, buddy.
So Rocky's assisting or begging for food, whichever way you want to describe that. She is turning over the brats from a few moments ago. She has placed the cast iron skillets on the grill. And is now recovering the food and heading back inside. And Rocky's wondering why he didn't get anything to eat yet. I can tell you, I couldn't tell you that, Michael.
I have not even close. So it's all good. So, just so you know how I've got the smoker set up, I use the chimney to start the coals going. And then obviously I take them out and I move them to one side of the kettle. So everything has been smoking on the opposite side, so there's no direct heat. We're getting just lots and lots of smoke, and we're getting that indirect heat. Which is why I'm not too worried about like flare-ups from the sausage or anything. And I'm trying to keep it around 250 degrees. I think I started it was still around 270 because the coals were still really, really hot. And last time I checked, it was like 245. So I just have the heat gun that you guys have seen me use in here. I'll probably bring it in just so I can look at the oil temperature. And that's how you can just do smoking on something else. Don't use the direct heat. I have used it for gas. I've done smoking on gas before. It just uses up so much gas, propane, when you're doing it that way. But you can put some chips, soak them in water for a few hours, stick them in a pan. I usually keep a little bit of water in there, and then I stick it over the direct heat usually. And then I put the meat on the opposite side. So if I've got 4 burners on my grill, I may have burner 1 on, and I put the little covered, so it's a little aluminum thing, and then I cover it with foil, poke some holes in the top, and that goes over the direct heat, and then the smoke circulates around inside of it. So there we go. Oh, lost the diamond trying on gloves. That would be bad. And I've known a couple of people, and my last ring had some little ones. I lost a couple of those, but never any of the main ones. So, and it's amazing because I do sometimes catch this on stuff because it's higher than any of the rings I've ever had before. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I love this one. Okay, so let's get started on the German potato salad. If you're not familiar with German potato salad, it is served warm or hot, generally speaking. I didn't know until I was probably in middle school that German salad the potato salad could be cold. I always thought it was supposed to be hot. That was not good. Actually, I meant to cut these in half. Oh, Andy! So we're gonna go over here with a different knife, and I'm gonna real quick pull these out of here. This one's not good. I wanna slice these in half. These are baby red potatoes that I forgot to slice. Here, let's turn the heat off until I'm done with this. How's that? Again, it's a root vegetable, so you want to start in cold water and then and bring them to a boil. So you do not want to boil the water and then put them in. Regular vegetables, you want to boil the water if they're not root vegetables. and then put the vegetables in. So, food for thought. Now this recipe calls for 2 pounds of potatoes, which is a lot,
That is a lot.
but we're gonna do it. We're doing it, Robbie. We're doing it. Some of these are a little big. And go back through, cut some of these a second time. That just helps them cook more even. So, Miss Harley B, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm so glad that you are here. How are you doing? What's going on? We are so happy that you are here. And everybody, if you're not following Miss Harley B, get out there and give her a follow. I promise it's free today. And she is fun. We spent way too much time that one night on Golden Flares, Golden Hour. And then all of a sudden we were like, wait a minute, how long has it been that we've been on?
I'm going to blame you for that.
It was a lot.
It's definitely all your fault.
It's probably my fault.
Trying to
like
con
that,
my
I
significant
admit it.
other to start cooking streams with you all.
Oh, that would be great. We would love that. You should do it. You should do it. We can help. We can help with you. I'll even knock and come hang out with you. So let me know. Let me know. We are trying to grow the food and drink community here at Twitch because we think that it is very special. It's a wonderful community. I've heard so many stories from so many people who told me that they were in a dark spot and they found food and drink and they found like acceptance and love and care. And that's what I love about this community. And food is all about nourishment, fun, community, nurturing, sustenance, all the things that we really need in our lives. So, hello, Athena Cat, how are you? Let's get them on the Dana track, that's right. To do cooking, oh yeah. I mean, it's great, isn't it? I mean, there were things obviously not to like about the pandemic. One of the things I loved about the pandemic is it brought back my passion for cooking. I still enjoyed cooking, but I wasn't as passionate about it. But you can ask Robbie, he had to try all sorts of new and weird things, and then he had to watch me cook them and then wait while I took 8 million pictures of them. So, and it's what brought me here.
Yeah,
so I met all of you guys because of that.
The picture rule existed before we streamed it.
Say what?
The picture rule existed before.
It did.
we
It
streamed
did. Exactly. All right. I need to get out. So we're going to make this a more southwesterny salad. So the thing, or potato salad. So German potato salad's usually warm. It's more vinegary than what you are probably used to unless you ate this a lot. And it has bacon in it. We're gonna add a little jalapenos in it, and I don't know. I'm gonna taste it. We may add some other stuff in it to kind of give it a little southern flair. Okay, so hang on while we play around with a recipe and see how to do it. So I'm using my basic recipe to start with. You'll take it all. Well, come on over. She
was nice enough to share one whole bite with me, and I need more.
Well,
It's
it's on the grill. It's on the smoker. So we're getting there. All right. Let's chop up some bacon. Now, this is a little shy of 2 pounds. It's really 24 ounces rather than 32. And you would normally put about 6 pieces of bacon. But I'm also hopefully going to be making these smoked deviled eggs, and I want bacon for that as well. So we're just going to chop up all of this and cook all of it. I hope that's okay with you guys, that I'm making a lot of bacon. There was a big debate in the Creator Club. A friendly debate
Well,
about.
Thank you for that lurk and the raid.
Thank you. Thank you. Bacon is so worth it. There's a big debate. Is bacon something you add to something, or is you add things to bacon? So, which team are you? Neither way is wrong. But some people are like, bacon. Some people use too much.
Who would ever say that bacon is just okay, Dana?
Nobody, Robbie. That would be weird.
It is amazing the things that chat will really jump on you for saying.
All right. So basically I want these, I say this, but it's a lie. I don't want a full just mouth of bacon. But that's really a lie. I really want the potato salad to shine though. So I want to make sure I don't have that too high. I do. I knew I did. I usually try to buy nitrate-free bacon. I did not go to my bougie grocery store, so this is a chain grocery store brand, but it doesn't have nitrates. It's bacon! Who remembers those commercials? Do they still have them?
Are you talking about the dogs
Bacon
don't
strips?
know it's not bacon?
Yeah, but
those commercials are awesome.
See, even dogs like bacon.
Rocky definitely does.
Man, you can get Rocky to do almost anything for a piece of bacon.
Doesn't even have to be a big piece. Doesn't have to be a big piece.
Nope. That's the thing about treats. They don't have to be big.
Yeah, bacon strips with the dog treats.
I know, but do they still have that commercial?
I'm sure it exists on YouTube.
Well,
I haven't seen it on a television.
on television. I'm older, so sometimes my references, people are like, what? And I'm like, come on. How do you not know that?
You can recite that commercial word for word.
I don't know that advertising is a waste. I probably would. You still want to keep it like in people's minds.
But when you've made one of the best commercials of all time, Dana,
Yeah.
it's only downhill from there. Like, how can you top that?
People remember the other one. It brings the memories back of that really good commercial. But it keeps your brain thinking. All right.
Dana, if you had a commercial on television,
Yes.
what would it look like?
I don't know. I would pay somebody to do that for me. All right, so I'm going to actually cook this bacon in a couple of batches because we do not want the bacon to steam. Ugh. Right, we want the fat to render. Because that was another thing in there was that somebody was like, my favorite bacon, that somebody put a picture in there of bacon all the way from raw to really, really crispy. And somebody in this house, it's not me or Rocky, put down 2, wasn't it? Or it wasn't cooked or rendered. And we're like, what are you doing? So, Robbie.
And yes, commercials, jingles also work very well on me too.
Like what?
Well, like the dogs don't know it's not bacon thing.
Oh.
For starters.
It's a jingle repository. Did something happen earlier in the stream?
Not that I saw it. Michael, feel free to whisper me too.
Yeah. Sometimes there's auto mods too
Yeah, I didn't see
that
that
do
either.
stupid things. Can you go grab more paper towels?
I guess I can find you paper towel.
Thank you.
Oh, we're talking about earlier.
Oh. You know, when you have mods, first of all, there's auto mod, and auto mod is sometimes insane. And for us, there was a time where there were certain words we had to get out of the stream for various personal reasons that were going on. Thank you. Can you put them just right there? Thank you. And sometimes for us, those things, we forget that we don't need it anymore.
The issues you have when you've been streaming for 4+ years.
Yeah. So there may be some things like that in other streams as well, that you have something for a while. And so sometimes it's not, you know, this is what I tell people when I do therapy with them. Sometimes you're not doing anything wrong. It has more to do with what's going on with the other person.
They're really happy about checking their A1C, Michael. At least that's the part of the jingle that sticks out in my brain.
Have a good story to tell. Is that the one?
Okay.
I don't remember the words. Oh, yeah. So sometimes people take things out of context. Sometimes it's about something that's happened to them before. There's all sorts of things, right? Sometimes mods can be overprotective, which is better than not being protective enough to a point. This happens. So Suki, oh, hello. The poor wayfaring stranger, hello. You're from Belgium. Well, welcome in. We're making dinner. I assume it's getting close to midnight your time. I don't know how many hours you guys are out. 6 hours, maybe?
I guess 7.
You think 7? You think they're in the same time zone as
Almost
like
1
Italy?
a.m.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
yes, 7.
Well, then you were right, I guess. Robbie's right.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. I wish I had a holiday tomorrow. It's not too bad of a work day. Ow.
She's
So
burning
the
herself.
bacon is choosing violence over here.
This is what you're currently working on the bacon. We've got the sausage on the grill.
Yep.
/ smoker. You haven't done the okra yet.
I have not done the okra yet. That'll be after we get the potato salad mostly done, because we're gonna need a fry station for that. We're gonna need an egg buttermilk mixture and a cornmeal mixture. And then we'll get those frying in our wok. It's perfect. A wok, if you don't have a wok yet, a wok is perfect for frying. Come on, bacon. Get out. You're done. Whoop, 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 whoop. Walk on with your bad self. Yeah, so we're doing not just a German potato salad, but we're gonna kind of southern it up, like Tex-Mex it up, since we're doing some, I'm gonna call them faux fake-ins, because we've used sausage rather than using like a brisket or a roast of some sort that we smoked, where you naturally get burnt ends by smoking them. And then this is a request from somebody else. And so we're doing some okra to go with it, some fried okra. And so the person also requested some German potato salad with some jalapenos. So we're gonna go with that. All sorts of noises over there. And we got all this bacon fat. Now I'm gonna have to drain some of this out because this will be too much to cook our potato salad.
And it smells delicious in here. Like
Well, it smells
the
like bacon. And then we've got our red potatoes, our baby red potatoes over there boiling. And let's see.
Well, this is your first time in Twitch. Well, welcome in.
Oh my gosh. We're so glad you're here. You just created your account. That's amazing. That's awesome. Bring water to a boil. 15, 20 minutes. Bacon. Transfer bacon. Okay, add red onion. So we got some things to cut and do. We're glad that you're here. And we've been working hard on trying to grow our food and drink community here.
Yeah, a lot of people on Twitch don't even know about
I
food
know.
and drink channels.
They're like, well, gamers will sometimes cook, and I love that. And then there's some of us that do it full time, and then there are other people who do other things and cook. So we're super, super stoked about this. So not your cup of coffee. I mean, I didn't know they had food and drink streams. My daughter is in the video game business. My youngest is in the video game business. And when I said I want to do something with my cooking, they were like, you should try streaming. I was like, they stream food and drink? So, and here we are, 4 years later, everybody. 4 years later. Middle-aged woman just standing in her kitchen cooking and you guys show up. It's amazing. So, you might start your Twitch then again. That would be awesome. If you do, anybody who ever wants to start doing some cooking in Twitch and they have questions about it, feel free to message me or ask me on the Discord. There are probably other people who have the same question. But if you're a little more shy and you'd rather just message me and talk to me, I'm more than happy to talk about stuff. So, is Nico Sloke? Oh, gotta go. Have a nice meal. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you again. Lady Maverick, was that you? We didn't know. Yes. And he loves them. They did finally come. So thank you so much for those. The freecreditreport.com. Well, thank you so much. We'll actually give them. I think there's still 1 or 2 left, so we can actually give them another one if we can get Puppy Cam to work.
Well, I was gonna say, he tends to take the treat and then
he bolts.
run off.
He doesn't want to share.
This is all mine?
He's like, I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing this deliciousness with anybody. And we're like, fine. Don't share. Woo. All right, bacon. We'll see how the potatoes are doing as soon as I get that out of there. So I definitely wanted the fat rendered, but I didn't want these to be like super crunchy. I usually really, really like super crunchy things. Bacon.
Right.
But for this, since it's going in a potato salad, I really didn't. So that's still going. Let me check the potatoes.
Yeah, let me see if I can get them inside for you.
Are we fork tender? They need a couple more minutes. All right, so we will get a cutting board out. And there they are. They came in such a cute box. They look like they're from a bakery. It's so adorable. So really adorable. Okay, how much of an onion do I need? A whole red onion. This is sort of a whole red onion. So we'll use this. This is a red onion that had the little baby onion attached to it that we used on Thursday? Thursday. Hey, Mark, you want a treat? Does he not want a treat? All right. He's playing with us right now. He's pretending to not know how to come inside. So it's a dog macaroon, and we have been trying to figure out who sent it to us, and we just found out. And luckily, we still have a couple left so that we could say, watch how much he enjoys this. So much so that he doesn't want us to be around when he eats it. So we got that. So Robbie has placed the macaroon in the corner over there. Hey, Rocky, there's a treat. You want a treat? Rocky, it's a treat. Watch. He's going to take it. He's going to run away. And he's going to go to his favorite place to run away and hide and eat food he doesn't want to share, or things he knows he's not supposed to have, which is under the table.
He's like,
Although, nope, now he's taking it over behind you, so be very, very mindful. Ellie Spectacular, welcome in, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Ellie, how was your stream? What did you do today? Tell us all about it. Hey, Evolt, how are you? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Dana. I'm Dana's Kitchen, and I'm a home cook in North Texas. And we are doing a meal redemption for Noimu of Happy People. And she had requested that we do some burnt-in bratwurst. We're going to put that in quotes, burnt-in bratwurst. And we're doing a German potato salad. And we're going to kind of make it a little more Tex-Mex-y. And then we're also going to do some fried okra. So we got that. Nice time to wrap up with some cooking. I know. I hope you brought your stretch pants. It's going to be delicious. So I've already fed Robbie some stuff. And he's like, oh, that was so good. And it wasn't even finished. So we got that going. So welcome in, Raiders. We're so glad that you are here.
we've got some
Voices
bacon for
of
you.
the Void.
There's some bacon down there.
Yep, we've got bacon. That's for our German potato salad. And was I just supposed to slice this? Nope, chopped. Good, then I'm doing the right thing. Didn't want to mess up first thing when you guys came in here. So welcome in. I'm here with Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy, Drink More, Cook Less, or whatever name you decide to call him, because everybody calls him something different. Michael will call him Stanley. I don't know. It started off, his name was only Robbie, but now here we are. He's my tech guy, my logistical elevation technician, dog wrangler, chauffeur, sous chef, bartender, and occasionally does some dishes. So there he is. He's behind the camera. So if you hear the disembodied voice, that is what you are hearing. That's what you're hearing. So we're so glad that you guys are here. Scrat. Yep.
Can I offer
He's
you
got
a
that
drink?
one in there. Oh, can you offer me a drink? Oh, Roddy, where's my cocktail?
What would you like, madam?
You said that the song at the beginning says you are magic. So you bring the magic.
I think it actually says with drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right or something like that.
Well, I'm glad you know the words to it. I've got bacon down here. That's
Yes,
still.
I will make you a magical beverage. Do you have a choice in mind?
I don't. What do you think goes good with barbecue, people? What should we make?
If he brings a cocktail that has dry ice in it, he understood the assignment.
I don't have any dry ice right now, so that would be a little difficult for him. I'm gonna walk around in circles on here. I think these are probably done. Let's get those out. Yeah, we don't want those to get too soft. So let's get our potatoes out. If you guys aren't familiar with German potato salad, it is generally served warm. And if you're cooking potatoes, they can get waterlogged, so put them back in the pot over a little heat so that they can dry out a little bit. I usually just turn the heat back on for a second, toss them a couple of times, and then turn it off. All right, we need to get some of this bacon fat out of here because this is a little more than we need.
Sparkling Jewel has suggested a mojito.
A mojito, we do have mint and limes, so you could do a mojito. You would have to go harvest some mint. Actually, that's not too bad as far as the amount of bacon fat that's in there. Let's not set the stove on fire. Unless you want me to set the stove on fire. No? Okay. Then we won't. He's taken all the fun out of it. He says, no setting the stove on fire.
Richard!
So, Richard, welcome in, Raiders. How are you guys doing?
Double trouble raid.
Double trouble, definitely. I know that for sure. So, there we go. There's Connor. Oh my gosh, guys! Thank you so much for the raids. You guys are awesome. Welcome in, Raiders. I know you guys are all the way over in the UK. My name is Dana. I am a home cook up in North Texas, and we are smoking some things on the Weber grill today, and this is a meal redemption for Noimu of Happy People. So we've got some sausage burnt ends. I have to put that here. I'm in Texas, so technically it's not a burnt end, but it's delicious. We already pulled some off of the grill. And Connor! So we are doing well. Thank you, Kimmy. How are you? How are you? Maybe some gift subs. Ooh, I bet some of the people in here would enjoy some gift subs, Michael. I'm not begging for them, though. If you feel like doing it for them, you go right ahead. I'm pretty sure they would enjoy it.
But Dana, are you baking for them?
Am I baking for them? There's no bacon. Oh, bacon. I did. There's lots of bacon. Look at that. Thank you so much for those gift subs, Michael, to Caboose the Elf, I'm Twitching Bad, Energetic Island, Alex of Ohio, and Stephen Fritz. That is so nice. Thank you so much for that. We're going to give out a shout out. Guys, if you're not following Richard and you're not following The Only Deaf Guy, go out and give them a follow. They're hysterical. And you get to see kind of the back house of a restaurant and them cooking in the back. So there we go. Okay, here we go. This is my Hype Train hat. I don't know if you can notice, but there's the Twitch glitch on it as well. Okay, we're going to put these in our bacon fat. Cooking in bacon fat. Who doesn't love that? Robbie thinks it's just okay.
I said it one time.
And it lives on forever.
Suki, holy cow.
Oh my gosh, Suki!
Mythical to Suki cheered.
Holy
X1500.
cannoli. Thank you so much.
You know we're way behind on stuff for the fridge.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to cook. So I think that's one of your new jobs when I can't do it. backup fridge putter things on. See my hype train? This, oh, there it goes.
Throwing spoons.
Well, it's really more of a spatula thing. One of the ones Jedi gave me. All right, here we go. Fridge decorator. Okay, I'll take that one. That one works better than what I said, which I can't even repeat. All right, let's get those cooked down. And let me read my recipe because now I forgot. Medium heat. Whiskey and apple cider vinegar, oil, olive oil, Dijon mustard, and sugar. All right, let's put all of that stuff together while we do that. We need apple cider vinegar. How much? How much do we need? 6 tablespoons. I'm trying not to lose the hat because I don't have the thing attaching it to my head here.
And just putting it out there, because I don't think Dana mentioned this, if we get to level 5, level 5, you give away an apron?
I give away an apron when we get to level 5 on the hype train. And it's a special one. It's one you cannot order. I haven't made ones that you can order yet. I'm going to do that, but these will still always be special aprons that I send to you. And yes, I will send them internationally with the caveat that if I've sent them before, and most places I can send them to without any problem. But if like I go to send you the apron, it's like $100 to send it. I'm gonna send you a gift card of some sort instead. All right, we need 6 tablespoons, that's 4.
It's a shot.
So, oh, do you? It's a shot? Yeah, I've done that before. I haven't done it recently though. Robbie's laughing at it. He thinks you're joking, but it's actually very good for you. So, exactly, Richard. So good for you. So, chicken and beef are all fine. All right, let's see here.
Holy
Oh
cow,
my
Anonymous.
gosh! Holy cow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? What's that?
10.
10 gifts. Okay, I need to start from the top. Can I read? So thank you for the gift subs to Kiwi Mish, The Only Deaf Guy, Uncommon Wolf, Miss Harley B, Lady Maverick, S Deathlight, Mrs. Lilo, Dice 44, Makeup Bites, and Sparkling Jewel. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for all those gift subs. Now we have to give away an apron. I mean, it's a good thing. I've ordered the new batch of them. They'll be here on the 18th, and then I leave town on the 19th. So I will get the apron out at the end of June. So just so you know, I'm not slacking or anything. All right. And I'm gonna pull this off the heat for a second because I am completely all over the place. And we don't want to ruin
You're
our...
frazzled now.
I am. I need 3 tablespoons of water. Oh, you know what else I should put in here?
What?
I actually should go ahead and with all of this, I should go ahead and chop up a jalapeno and get that in there. We have giant jalapenos in Texas.
Thank you so much, Richard, for the raid and the lurk.
Thank you. We love you too, Richard. Thank you so much. All right. So there are many ways to get the seeds out of a jalapeno. I know Kanara uses a core, apple core. I use a spoon. Unless I'm not really paying attention, and then I end up just trying to cut out all of that. And we'll get that off of the bench. And get some more stuff. Smell-o-vision. I know it does smell really good in here. Not gonna lie. I have another job for you, Robbie. I do.
I just
I know, so I'm going to give you another one. Would you go outside and turn the sausage over?
I suppose.
And then take a look at the other, the cast iron pans and see how that looks. All right. So we're gonna chop this up. I'm gonna put this in with the onions and let it cook just for a little bit. It's gonna be in the sauce too, so, and that's a lot of jalapeno. I don't know that we need the whole thing. So I'm just gonna stick that in there. I'll do something with it. We cook with jalapenos all the time here. And I want this to have a jalapeno flavor, but I don't want the jalapeno flavor to overwhelm all the other stuff. Let's see, what am I missing? Isn't it always bigger in Texas? It does. You can use a potato peeler to get it out too. I bet, so yeah, I bet there's certain ones you could do that as well. So, all right, so we've got that. The pan's still a little hot, not too hot. I mean, it's still hot, it's a cast iron pot, so it's gonna hold its heat for a long time. I'm gonna use 2 different kinds of jalapenos in here. I'm gonna put some I might put some pickled jalapenos in there, we'll see. All right, apple cider vinegar, I've got that. I need some olive oil, a couple tablespoons of that. Whoops. I find these way easier than using spoons all the time. And then we need some Dijon mustard, and it wants me to use whole grain. So we're going to use the rest of what's in here. I don't know if it's quite 2 tablespoons or not. I don't know why I just put it in there, because I'm not measuring that. I'm going to stick it in there. And just use the rest of what's in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of just regular Dijon in there because I don't think that was 2 tablespoons. You'll find that if you're in here, I eyeball a lot of stuff. Oops. When I'm cooking savory foods, especially things I've done before. Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, so we got to give an apron away, Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
So have we put in an exclamation point apron yet? And we need some sugar. And it's about a teaspoon of sugar. So there we go. Here's my measurement. You'll notice if you're in the United States where most of our potato salads have mayonnaise of some sort in it, this does not. So I'm going to mix all that up. I'm going to turn this heat back on. I'm going to pour that in there. We're going to let it simmer for a little bit. Oh my gosh, did we get another follow? Thank you, Mod Pro. Are you ready for the all sugar, honey, honey, da 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 da? So if you want to win an apron, exclamation point apron, we'll let that go for a few minutes. And those of you that are in here will be entered to win one. And then we'll pull for it. Okay. La-di-da. I need some green onions too. I haven't chopped those. Mise en place, everybody. Don't be me. Do your mise en place ahead of time. But it was on the back. That's why I didn't see it. 1, 2, 3. Get that more on the heat. So we're just going to let that simmer for a couple of minutes. These are huge, so I'm gonna half these two. These are not tiny green onions. And the knife I'm using, if you're curious, was made for me by Johnson. So if you're, I know one of you was saying you were newer to Twitch. He makes knives, and he's on in the mornings. And he makes the knives on Twitch. So it's a nice chill stream, and he gives knives away. We've actually won 3 of them in this house. I've only won one. One was given as a gift because Johnson is really, really amazing. And he can come over for dinner anytime, especially if he wants to bring me a knife each time around. What do I like about it? Super sharp, and it fits because it was made for me, it fits my hand. It's really comfortable to use. Some knives, I'm not very tall, but I do actually have pretty big hands for somebody who's so short. I'm only 5'2", so it's super sharp. And it's weighted really well as well. Because sometimes and it was great that it was like that because I didn't get to specify anything for this. It was a gift, right? But I guess he watched enough and he was like, okay, this is what Dana's gonna like. And you know, if you get the knives, you really wanna look for a knife where the blade goes all the way down to the bottom. It's more well made. It's usually gonna be one you can pass down. So many knives, a lot of the cheaper knives, it only goes to about there. So if you can see that it goes all the way down and then the handle is around the blade, right? Like this is obviously the sharp part of the blade, but it's all connected to the inside of the handle. So, and I know for other people, he's made like, there's a woman who roasts coffee brave with beanery. She roasts coffee on stream and she had a knife made that had coffee beans in it. He's made, this is a knife that Robbie won, and it's made from the leftover dice material because he makes dice. So it's really pretty as well. But they are super sharp. That's what I really like about them, and they stay sharp. All right, so we need a little salt and pepper in here. Little pepper. My grandma, my mom used to make this. And then pour mixture over the potatoes. Okay, so we're gonna put the green onions in here.
Questions are always welcome.
We love questions. And if I don't see it and I don't answer it and you're like, I really want this question answered, put it again because most likely 90% I didn't see it.
I try to help out as I can.
He does.
Sometimes
He'll be over there, he'll be like.
Sometimes I'm doing 5 other things.
So, he would rather tell me what to do than actually listen to what I'm doing over here.
What'd you say?
It's fun. Uh-huh. Exactly. All right. So now we're going to take this mixture and we're going to pour it over our potatoes. Now remember, this has got some jalapenos in it, so it's going to have a little kick. Let's get all the goodness in there. We're going to gently stir those potatoes, make sure that it gets all of that. German potato salad is acidic. It's got that vinegar base to it. And to me, it tastes like my childhood. So we're gonna take some bacon. We're gonna put that over the top of it now. And when we serve it, I'll put a little more bacon on the top of it as well. Meanwhile, we need to taste it. All right, let me get a smaller piece. That's a big piece. Get stuff on it, and I'm gonna taste it. I actually like the added jalapeno flavor. I think we actually could have put all that jalapeno in there. I don't always like the flavor of jalapeno in something. So if we wanted to spice this up a little more, we could actually put a little hot sauce in there too. So let's see here. You love potato salad and all of that. I can't see anything because there's stuff going on. Hang on. Have I missed anything I need to answer? You're more likely to injure yourself with a dull knife than a sharp one. That is absolutely true.
No, no censor. It's her. It's me.
Sausage, jalapeno, and onion. So there's no sausage in here. So the sausage is actually still on the smoker. That is what is happening there. So this has red onion, green onion. It has bacon. It has, and then the mixture that's in there that we poured on that has olive oil. It has apple cider vinegar. It has mustard. We have salt and pepper. And what else?
The apron that you're giving away, Dana?
Yes.
This is a brand new one?
Yes, so it's going to be navy. It's going to have the logo on it. I gave away, I don't even know, over 30 gray ones over the last couple of years. And so we switched it up because, well, mainly because the place doesn't have the gray aprons anymore. And I didn't like what they had, so I switched people making it for me. So we've got some navy aprons, and they have a really long thing on them because some people were complained that they can't get, you know, the ties on there. So, okay, we can draw and pick your name now. Okay. We're gonna give everybody a few more minutes to get in there. Exclamation point apron if you want to win an apron. It is good quality. You can actually ask Kanara and some other people in here. They've received aprons from me. I hate bad quality aprons. I really do. I like going for really good ones. They wash better. You can get stains out of them better. And they don't fall apart. You can use them over and over again because I wash my aprons all the time. So make sure you enter. Okay, so we've got our German potato salad is done. We're gonna get that out of the way because we're gonna make some fried okra. And by the way, if you're not following Kanara, excuse me, that's just really good. Really spearheads and is really, really supportive of anybody and everybody who's doing anything on Twitch, if they're good, kind people. So she's really amazing. Nope, anybody can enter. You can enter from anywhere. And if for some reason I go to mail your package and they say that will be $100, I will make sure to send you a gift card or something else instead that I can get to you. Whoever wins this will make the Wookiee jealous. That is true. Temu, well, it's Temu quality. Yeah. You get what you pay for. That's my opinion. Unless you go like to secondhand shops, or even we have somebody who's in here a lot and finds cookbooks and cooking things in people's trash. So, but otherwise, if it's on, this is what I've learned. I've tried. I'm like, ooh, that looks really cool. That looks like a great deal. And it's online somewhere, and then I get it and I'm like, that's a good price. I'll try that. I'm always disappointed. Like 98% of the time disappointed. So I've learned, touch the quality, see what it's like. Yes, the definition of a mentor, that is Kanara. So, if you're not sure if you put exclamation point apron in, you can do it.
The scene is working. There we go.
All right. So get in. It's but not for kitchen work. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for the frying of okra and prepping our okra. So I didn't go to my bougie grocery store today, so I had okra in a plastic thing. My bougie one has more local things that aren't put into plastic boxes, which I prefer. And I did make it over to my farmer's market. I need to do more of that, is what I really need to do, is get over to the farmer's market. So okra. Okra can get slimy. We're gonna do our best to not make slimy okra, because who wants slimy okra, right? And the trick to not making slimy okra, you can pickle it, but sometimes it can still be slimy if you pickle it, is to cook it really fast. That's one of the tricks.
Because you're right, Kenara, I was not able to find this online anymore.
Find what online?
The giveaway bot thing that we're using.
Oh, yes. Robbie's pretty handy to have around, Kenara. It's so good, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be frying it in cornmeal. And we could just kind of slice this in half and do them like that. I'm not going to. I like to have the little pops of okra like that. To me, that is yummier. Right? We can do a bunch at a time. But you can do it the other way. I like to have all the fried stuff all around so I can pop them in my mouth. That's what I like. Do you like fried okra?
Mm-hmm. If it's done right.
We have a barbecue place that we like to go to. First of all, they have phenomenal barbecue. Whiskey, hello, how are you? I think the sausage in the cast iron pans can come off. Do you want to go get that for me, or do you want to chop some okra?
I can go grab the thing. And then let me know when you want to run this.
Okay. I want to give everybody a chance to get in there. You're going to need something, because it's cast iron. You're not going to carry it with your bare hands, are you?
Maybe.
There you go. He's just walking out there. I'm like, they're in cast iron. You might want something. if it's done right. So we'll chop up our okra. But this is about the only way I really like okra. It can be tempura fried, but just fried. I'm not, I know Kenara was saying earlier today on her stream she doesn't like pickled okra. I do not like pickled okra. Some people will roast it. I've had some of that, it's okay, don't love it. But I've used okra a lot in like some Cajun food. It's really great if you're making gumbo to thicken it up. You planted okra. Oh no! I hate it when stuff doesn't germinate when you've done it. Yeah, so you gotta prep it right so it doesn't get slimy. Prep it and cook it right. Do you have it? You gonna show everybody? All right. So we want that to stay warm to eat. So let's put that in the oven at a low heat. Just keep it warm. Keep it warm, everybody. I know, it's so good. So Kenara, here's how we did this, and everybody else who wasn't here at the beginning. What we did is we took bratwurst and we made some incisions. I've decided to use that word instead if you were here. Incisions, and that one's not good. What you do is you then take butt rub. Well, you take mustard and kind of slather it over it and put it down all of the little incisions, and then you take butt rub. So I use Steve's butt rub to do that. And then you put them on the smoker for like an hour and a half so that they can cook. So they're not cooked before they go on the smoker the first time. Then you take them off and you cut them, and then you add a little barbecue sauce, a little butter, and you stick them back on.
I was wondering if some of the new people might be questioning that.
Questioning what? Butt rub. Yes, butt rub. Steve's butt rub. You can look it up online. Do we even have that?
I don't think I have a link for Chef Steve.
No, we can shout him out though.
I can see if I can shout him
He
out again.
streams, and you can go watch him, and you can ask him how to get your hands on some of his butt rub if you really want some. All right, this is a lot of okra. But if I don't fry
It is
it,
a lot of okra.
it
What
won't
are you
get
doing?
used for anything else. So this month, if you're new in here too, what we're doing, today we're doing a meal redemption, but the rest of the month we've been cooking out of Kenji the wok. So to stay true, so all our meals have been coming out of a wok. So to stay true to that, we're gonna actually fry this in a wok. Today.
He even has a disclaimer with his emotes. That
Oh,
you got to be careful on some of the channels he uses.
all right.
He's got sausage emotes and stuff.
And we'll let it go at that. They're sausage emotes. All right. So we got that ready. And we are going to take egg and buttermilk and put that into a bowl, which is great because I had a little buttermilk left. So we want, how much okra was
Pantry
this?
elf.
You're here. Hello. It was so good to see you yesterday. I'm so glad you're here. Guess what, everybody? Pantry Elf is here. When are you cooking next? So we're going to put some buttermilk in here. We're going to put a couple eggs in here as well.
We'll get you a shout out as well in just a minute.
I'm out of eggs. These are my last 2 eggs.
Yeah, just throw that anywhere, Dana. It's fine.
It's in the trash bowl.
Wednesday night.
Excellent. So everybody make sure you go give Pantry Elf a follow and check in. She makes such delicious food. And I'm lucky enough that I live near, close enough that I get to eat it every once in a while.
It was delicious.
Yes. So she took little pieces of brie, and then she had like an apricot jam, and then she had duck confit, and then she put it in croûte. So it was pastry all around it. And you got like your own individual one and you ate it. Or I got an individual one and Robbie got an individual one. You didn't get one. And that's just too bad. Because it was delicious. I forgot to start getting the oil hot. So on Thursday, we're going to be actually doing stir fry, and I'm going to finish seasoning my other wok. We started seasoning it this last Thursday. So throughout the month, we're talking about kind of Asian pantry staples and just different things that you can do with the wok, not just do stir fry. So eggs like crazy. Oh, I would love to have some farm fresh eggs. Well, now you did it. Now I'm sad. Oh, marmalade that you almost burnt.
And I didn't realize that the post got unpinned, so if you would like a shot at winning the apron, exclamation point apron in the chats.
Combine salt, pepper, cornmeal. I'm also going to put a little seasoning in this cornmeal as well. We're going to do...
There we go. Got the shout out to Pantry Elf.
You're the best.
Blame geography.
All right. Here we go. We'll put some cornmeal in here. I'm looking at how much okra I have. And then we're gonna put some salt in there. I know, it looks like a lot. Robbie always
does
thinks
look
it's
like
a
a
lot. Robbie's like, I put 2 kernels of salt on it. That's plenty.
I make it rain salt, Dana. It's just 1 grain of salt at a time.
It's just like a light rain. All right, let's put a little. I'm looking.
She's trying to hide from us. We're gonna find
I
her.
am. I'm gonna put a little chipotle in there. Not a lot.
Wow, $2 a dozen.
What? I do buy pasture-raised eggs, but I'm paying like $7 a dozen for them.
Angela
$6,
says I forgot
$7
what
a
eggs
dozen.
look like.
I cannot live without eggs. Oh, hang on, guys. I got to go get the temperature reader thing, thermometer.
She's leaving us again. Quick, while she's gone, what should we talk about? She's double checking the bratwurst on the grill while she's grabbing that. And we do normally have a remote camera that's not cooperating today, so.
Let's see
She's
where
back
we are
with the temperature gun.
with the temperature gun. We're not hot enough.
40 fresh eggs for $10 in Costa Rica.
You guys must not have had the bird flu. Somebody, Lennox, did you say, can I offer you a drink? And I still don't have one? Is that accurate?
Yes, that's accurate, Dana, but not for lack of.
Well, you can do a mojito, or if you think barbecue, also just having a
Lennox
beer.
like, yes, I did.
Robbie, was that his? But here we are. I'm just waiting for my drink.
This might be the last stream we ever do. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I love mint too. We could do a mojito. We could also just do a beer because it's barbecue.
You're telling me this now. You just want a beer?
I don't care. You're the bartender. You're the one who pours the magic
What all do we need
according
for
to
this?
the song.
Do we have white rum
Yeah, we should have rum.
and simple syrup?
Yes, I have simple syrup. I don't.
Soda, lime juice, mint leaves.
We have soda.
Ice
We have
cubes.
lime juice. You'll have to go harvest mint.
I will have to harvest the mint. Why can't the dog do that?
Dog is dumb. The rum.
That's true. Margarita is also a barbecue drink.
That's true. If you'd rather make a margarita, you can do that because the rum you'll have to go find in the laundry room.
She's hiding in the one part of the
Kitchen, you can't
that
see
we don't
me.
have a camera.
So it's up to you. If you'd rather do a margarita, you can do a margarita.
What do you think, Lennox?
Is a margarita okay?
Margarita, mojito, or a beer? Why is
Okay,
the
we're
rum
still not
always
there.
gone?
It's not gone, it's just put away. We don't use rum that often, so the stuff that stays down here are either smaller bottles or things we use a lot like tequila and vodka, and things like gin and rum and stuff we don't use as often are up in the
How
laundry
about
room.
this, Dana? What would you like to drink?
Oh, I already told you, any of those are fine. I made
That's
up the
not an
whole
answer.
menu.
not
Well,
an answer.
actually, Noimu made the whole menu, but I had to look up all the recipes.
Need to pump those rookie numbers up.
All right, we're gonna stick some of these in here.
Did you say you couldn't find the one?
I can't find it in there, so it's
So that's why we're switching to
sure.
Mark's.
Well, no, we're switching to Mark's because you apparently don't want to go look for the rum.
Well, there's that too.
Honestly, this is real life. This is what it's like here, even if you're not here. In case you were wondering.
I still owe Kanara one too.
How do you still owe Kanara a drink?
I told her I'd have a drink waiting for her on Thursday after the dentist.
Oh, and you didn't do it. This follow through is terrible. All right, so we're doing a tester. If you're frying, you always want to do a tester. So that's what we're doing here. One at a time, Michael, that's right. Do your job, Robbie. All right, woo! It's noisy. I'm off camera, I know. I'm gonna salt this and bring it back around to you guys after I salt it.
Over here.
And show you guys. So, looks pretty good. I'm gonna taste it. Perfect. Here, we taste.
It's hot. I have a very sensitive mouth.
You have a very sensitive mouth. You heard it here. But isn't it perfect? Other than maybe too hot for you?
Yes.
It's not slimy. So we're not doing them one at a time, Michael. But I gotta find them when I do them like this. Where did you go?
So 2 ounces of your favorite tequila, 1 ounce of some sort of orange liqueur, and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice.
And if you like them a little sweeter, you can add a little agave in there as well. Woo! Those cooked even a little faster, it looks like. All right, I think I need that oil to cool down a little bit. Let's see what it's at. Yeah, it needs to cool down a little bit. It got up to 450. That's a little hotter than I want it to be. I want it to stay more around like maybe 375, 400. So we're gonna let that cool down for a second. You know what? I always forget to do this. What makes this cool down faster is if I take it off the heat, right? So we'll just throw these in here and get those ready for our next batch when that
Right.
cools down just a little bit.
There we go. She has her beverage now.
There's no garnish.
In true Randy fashion, it has no garnish.
Randy needs to learn how to have garnishes. That's my belief. All right. Where are we?
The beverages that Randy makes are so delicious that you never question the garnish unless you're Dana.
That is correct. He does make good cocktails. He's just not good at the garnishing part, which is part of the experience of having a cocktail, right? I know, whiskey. A drink is a drink.
We're doing a apron giveaway. If you want to type in !apron.
Yep, !apron. We're gonna give you guys like another minute to get that in there. All right, let's get some more of these in here.
It is international, yes.
Yep.
If for some crazy reason the shipping's ridiculous, she'll do something else I
I'll
could
do
for
something
her.
else for you if it's ridiculous.
But so far,
So far,
Dana has always sent.
I've
the
always
item.
sent stuff. So far, honestly, the most ridiculous place I ever sent anything to was Hawaii.
The obvious, sort of obvious restriction here is you got to be willing to let Dana know what your address is.
That is the most, because some people were like, wait, I got to give you. I'm like, how am I going to send it to you? I'm like, you don't have to give it to me. I'm not going to beg you for that.
And
Somebody
not
else
not
will
in
enjoy
chat
the
for
apron.
anyone that might be new. It's not going to be chat. It's going to be private message.
Right. Okay.
You live on the International Space Station. I hope the shipping isn't too much.
That might have to wait till you come back. Okay. Let's get all that okra in there. I don't mind if the oil cools down a little bit right now. It's still a little hotter than I'd like it. We'll get more okra in here.
As an actual Martian, you're offended, Michael? What is the tool you use to check the oil?
It's just a temperature gun. So it has, it's an infrared thermometer. So I have found that to be accurate enough for me when I'm doing this or when I've got the smoker going. Wah. Almost got them all. One more. Let's get those out of there. And this oil has so much corn in it, I'm gonna not be able to use it after this, after we make the okra. We'll put that over there, and we'll get our next batch going, because we're still within the range, temperature-wise, that I will cook with. This might have been easier on a plate, but here we go. Because you can see corn everywhere. But if you notice, like, it's the perfect thing. The wok is the perfect thing to fry in, right? You don't get as much spattering because of the shape of it.
Michael, it's starting to seem like about 100.
What? It's not 100.
99. You've also never had okra.
It's one of those things, I was just hearing somebody talk about, I think it was it Michael Simon? May have been Michael Simon, somebody who was saying, like, if you grow up with okra, you love it. If you don't grow up with okra, you probably don't like it. I did not grow up with okra, but I really like okra, but only in this, but really only fried. Or in my jambalaya. Okay, not jambalaya, in my, what am I thinking? Everybody, what am I thinking?
I have no idea. I'm not even going to pretend.
What's the dish from Louisiana, that's not jambalaya, not
Gumbo?
etouffee, huh?
Gumbo?
Gumbo, thank you, gumbo.
Islamics, Michael and Suki chime in.
Thank you. The word escaped me. I could come up with all the weird things, but not the main thing.
DeSoto, also with the gumbo. Spit it out, Dana. Come on, gumbo.
Gumbo, got it. Here. We're getting a little eggy in here. So we'll dry it out a
Words
little.
are hard.
All right, here we go. Next batch. Here you go, one at a time for you, Michael.
Gonna be here all day. When are we doing this giveaway, Dana?
Oh, should we do the giveaway? Let's do the giveaway. Everybody, you ready?
Last chance. If you're
Last
not
chance. Get in there if
typed
you're not in there.
Exclamation point apron. And if you don't see your name in there and you want to be. There we
Please.
go. Wrong screen. Sorry.
Please hold. My tech director is new at this.
So if you see your name there, you are in. If you don't see your name and you want to be,
You are not
apron.
in there if your name is not there.
You see my name. Let's go.
All right. You going to do the drum?
Let me put in my headset. If it's really loud at first, I will get it turned down. I think I've got it turned down, but it's a very loud program. It is my first day. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
And the winner is... Oh, you got that's right. You got this one going now. I like this one. Because there's a little more suspense than just a name popping up, right? You can go, there's my name! Come back around! Go, go, go! And, oh! So fixed. So fixed. Kanara, you won. Congratulations, Kanara. You get another Dana's Kitchen apron. It's only fair. I got one of hers, I guess, the other week, so we got that rigged. It feels rigged, doesn't it?
I thought Lanix had it.
I did too. I did too. Well, maybe we'll give another one away next stream. All right, I'm gonna get that. We need to put a little
Mara
salt.
says, you know what? Draw again since I do have at least one. Is that what you want to do, Dana?
What?
Kanara said, you know what? Draw again since I do have at least one.
Oh, okay, sure. Sure, we can do that. Kanara says, let's do it again. So everybody, you got like 1 minute. If you don't see your name in there, get your name in there. Exclamation point, apron. All right. I didn't have the next batch ready to go.
I did kick out Kanara, so she won't win it again.
Kanara, you've been kicked out.
Hang on. One per. There we go.
I don't have any more eggs, so I might add a little more buttermilk to this just to make it stretch a little further. All right, you guys, if you want to be in their exclamation point apron, we're gonna go here. 30 seconds. This is a lot.
I can put you back in, Kanara.
We can put you in. And then if you win again, it's just like it's saying you have to win. You're supposed to have one of these. All right.
Oops, I totally messed that up. Hang on.
I'm getting a little messy with these just to do them a little faster. What's happening over there, Robbie?
It won't let me get rid of the word for. Sure, it's fine. I'm sure that won't pop up and make us re-roll again.
What are you trying to do?
There we go. Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Are you ready?
Everybody ready? You ready to go? You holding on to the seat of your pants? May take some time.
Time to see if this is really rigged.
Oh, hey, somebody knew, but it was almost Kanara again. I think Robbie blew on the wheel to make sure it wasn't Kanara again. Harmer, you won. You won. Get with me. Give me your address so that I can send it to you. And I won't be able to send it to you till it gets here, which is supposed to be around the 18th. But I leave town on the 19th, so it might be a couple of weeks before I can get it out there. So congrats, Harmare, on winning the apron. Woo. Now, if you want to serve these like all at one time, you can batter these up ahead of time, stick them on I wouldn't do them directly on a cookie sheet. What I would do is I would take like the cookie cooling rack kind of thing, the rack on the cookie sheet, and I would put it there, and then all your extra cornmeal falls off. All right. I'm glad you came by, Kanara. Thank you. I've got club hands. Okay, excellent. We're glad you're here and you won an apron. It's a really, really nice apron, I promise you. You can ask Robbie, I'm very picky.
She
about
is,
that
unless
kind of
we're
stuff.
talking about me.
No, I'm very picky about you. Very, very picky. We're almost done with the okra, Michael. Almost done.
99 batches of okra to go. 99 batches of okra.
Nope, not that much.
Throw it in the
But if
wok,
I didn't do
toss
this,
it
the okra
around.
would go bad. Whereas this
98
way it'll
batches
get
of
eaten.
okra to
Oh my
go.
gosh. He promised to never sing on the stream, even when I want him to. And here he is, singing. Lies were told. I don't ever
I
lie.
regret nothing. I've been entranced by the okra.
It's very possible. So Robbie, I don't want to forget about the stuff that is still on the smoker.
Would you like me to go grab it and bring it in?
Yeah. So I am going to take this and I'm going to submit it to the Minotaur, which is another thing that is here on Twitch and on Discord. It sounds like there's somebody came in. What's up? And a follow from C. Thul Hughes Heathen. Did I do that right? Because I probably didn't, and that's okay. You can tell me when I can call you. So thank you so much, Watson, for resubbing again. We'll get you up on the refrigerator here in a second. But if I tried to do it now, I would burn something. So we don't want to do that. So if you weren't here at the beginning, I was showing how to do phase 1 in prepping the bratwurst. But I already had bratwurst on the smoker because it was going to be on there for a while. So that is phase 1. Okay. I was being really good in salting these as we went. And now I've been really bad. We're almost done. I think we've got like 2-3 more batches of okra. And then we'll clean up and then plate some things and take some pictures and eat. So we got 2 more after what's in the fryer. So I'm just going to take these out with my hands and make a mess, because at this point I've made a giant mess. Gigantic mess.
Getting Watts up on the fridge.
Thank you. Thank you for your help. We'll get these battered, ready to go.
As Dana's hiding it.
I'm hiding.
There we go. It's behind your head.
Well, I'm sorry, this is where I have to stand. Okay. Oh, there's still one in there. He's hiding. There he is. Okay. Can you see the giant mess I've made here, everybody? It's pretty messy here on the counter. I might not, Kanara was talking on her stream earlier about in cooking school, how you're graded. And one of the things is at the end, how clean is your area?
So not like how clean it is when you're done cleaning, but how clean it is when you're done cooking?
You're supposed to clean as you go,
Oh, okay.
right? And I've done some.
I might be okay at that part. It'd be, the taste of it thing that could be a problem.
The tasting,
Yeah.
you did so well with the ice cream, Robbie.
No, I meant like the food I cook. I'm going to get judged on how well it tastes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. There is that.
Michael is also very interested in the rubric in use in cooking school.
Oh, because you're a professor. So she was saying it's taste and presentation and how clean things are. How well did you follow directions, right?
I'm great at following directions if I get one thing told to me at a time.
What was that last part there?
If I get told one thing at a time.
Oh, if you get told one thing at a time. This is true. And some of you were giving some things and they're like, this is this and this. I'm like, that's 2 directions to Robbie. Put in oil, take out oil, 2 directions.
Go outside and grab me the, hold on. Let me get outside.
Let me get outside, then tell me what to do. All right. Last batch. And we'll start cleaning up here. This wok's gonna be fun to clean tonight. With all the corn stuck to the side. All right. Things and stuff. That can go over here so I can clean until I need it. I'm just talking to myself. Everything is fine.
Is it though?
Yep,
Okay.
everything is fine.
It's true. Wizards do have a lot of things on their mind. Lots of wisdom, ideas, the smell of food distracting them.
I thought you said lizards.
Not lit. Oh my gosh.
I was like, why do lizards have this on their mind? I just thought they were like, where's the next fly coming from?
Thank you.
Robbie decided earlier today, no, or was it last night, that you were going to be a dragon rather than a lizard or wizard.
Well, and then I realized as a wizard I can just be a dragon if I wanted to be, right?
But then if you're a wizard and you're a dragon, then are you no longer a wizard?
What if I'm a wizard, lizard, dragon?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Sky Dancer Cerise. Ooh, what are they? We're going to show you in just a minute. This is a food redemption for a lovely member of our community. Their name is Noimu, and they head up a Happy People team. And she redeemed enough points to have me cook a meal in her honor. And she said, I want burnt bratwurst burnt ends. And I'm like, that's very interesting. I'm in Texas, so burnt ends to me are the ends of brisket. right? The ends of maybe a pork roast of some sort, those crispy ends. So I thought, well, what in the world is that? So I had to discover it too. So we made some bratwurst burnt ends, and I'll show you. This is the end of. This is actually not as charred as my last ones. I don't think my smoker was quite as hot enough. But you smoke your sausage, and the sausage I used got a lot more dark, so it had more charred pieces on it as well. But that was part one. And then part two is you chop it up along those lines that you see there, and then you put some barbecue sauce and some butter. And we used a sweet and spicy sauce, but if you were only using a spicy sauce, you would put some brown sugar on it and you'd stick it back on the smoker. So that's what we got going tonight. And we also made a German potato salad. German potato salad is a warm potato salad. So we've got that. And we put some jalapenos in it to give it a little different flavor. And then we fried up some okra. So there's that too. So good. So good. All right, Robbie. I am ready. I need to actually go get the plate I want. So
She's left us.
for once, I didn't get the stuff out I was going to plate with.
She ran away again.
I have run away.
Golden Flare says, I have you up on the TV for the guests to watch. Say hi, Dana.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. You were over there. What? Hello. Hi. Okay. So I think I'm going to real quick, Robbie, make a real quick sauce, dipping sauce for our okra.
Yeah, I think that's what she was really doing. She was having some food up over there.
So we're going to make a real quick sauce here.
While we work on dinner, they can watch you make dinner.
Perfect. That works well. We're going to do a fake aioli here. We're going to do that. We're going to put a little Dijon in it. And I'm going to go get some Cajun seasoning if I can find it real quick. If not, we'll use something else. Ooh, I know one thing I can. Oh, I know what we can use. I know. And that's taco seasoning. I don't want that. I'm dropping things. What is happening? We're going to use a little of this. This is a ketchup thing that is the humidity's gotten to. There we go. So a little of that.
Like powdered ketchup?
It's kind of like powdered ketchup. It's a seasoning blend. It's got other stuff in it as well. And then a little butt rub.
I thought you were going to make a joke that it's so hot in Texas that that's what it's done to your ketchup.
Yeah. But I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't do that. Oops.
What are you doing over there?
Things and
Okay.
stuff.
Stuff and things. Oh no, the ketchup has disintegrated.
It's so, how hot is it in Texas?
It's so hot, the ketchup turned into a powder. So now you're rehydrating the ketchup?
I'm not rehydrating the ketchup.
So for anyone just tuning in, don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is why I'm behind the camera.
That's tasty. Okay.
Do you guys have a pool? We do not.
It would be great.
We're curious what Rocky would think about a pool. Like, would he jump in and then run back inside soaking wet all the time?
Probably. So I'll put some sauce in these.
I also like ketchup with my fries. Dana's more of a
I'm a
mayo.
mayo or aioli girl. I don't really like ketchup. I don't mind cooking with it for some things, like I don't mind it on a meatloaf. Oh, though there was somebody yesterday just a random person, who was just telling us what foods we should eat and what foods we shouldn't eat. Remember that? Don't eat this. Don't eat that. Okay. You go on. There are our burnt ends. Those look good. I'm going to actually throw maybe a couple little pickled jalapenos on the top.
Expected me to eat my fish and chips without ketchup. I was offended.
I would rather have tartar sauce.
Well, I'm trying to remember my first time over to the UK when I had fish and chips. If I had ketchup with it or not. I don't think I did.
All right, this is German potato salad. It's got all the good things going on there.
Tartar sauce with scampi.
With scampi, I love tartar sauce. All right. Oops. Don't mess my plate up. I want my plate to look pretty.
Behave, potatoes.
Now, the very cool thing about it is you could make this potato salad on your smoker if you really wanted to. You could get some smoky flavors in there. We're going to add some bacon on the top of that. Then we're going to throw some okra on the side.
And by throw, she means carefully place.
Carefully place okra on the... Well, it's got to look pretty, Robbie. What can I say?
The food tastes better if it looks good.
I believe we start by eating with our eyes, but if something is sloppy, there's some great chefs out there who are super sloppy. I'd rather have it taste good.
Here they
Right.
sell German potato salad in the can.
Yeah, you know what? My mom actually used to buy it in the can, and then there was like a green bean one too, right? That had green beans in it. I don't know if you had that. My mom used to love to buy that. So there we go, guys. That is what it looks like. All right, let's take a picture. Wow, that's loud.
That was loud. You love 3-bean salad?
3-bean salad. It may have been 3-bean salad. That may have been what it was that my mom was doing. Get over here. It's so funny that when you take a picture of food, when things they look good on the plate, but then you take the picture and you're like, that didn't work well. Okay. All right, you ready, Robbie? You ready to try some food? I'm ready.
I am ready.
We're gonna get him over here. Get him over here.
Pictures have been taken. I get to eat. Favorite part of the show.
There's more bacon for you. You ready?
This looks even better over here in person than it did on the screen, Dana.
Pictures or it didn't happen. And it looks like a mess. You just got to, when you're doing the pictures, unless you're doing a very plating where you're trying to do minimalist, you need things touching or stacked on one another to make the pictures look good. And you need lots and lots and lots of light.
Lots of
All
good
right.
smoky flavor on the burnt ends. The okra's nice and crispy. Try that with your sauce here. Oh,
It's
I've
really
lost it.
nice. It's not too sweet. It's not, I might actually even want a little more spice on it, but it's really delicious. And just so you know, like I was telling you, like the pieces that came out the first time around were a little darker. Now this has a sauce on it as well. And then Robbie is showing you a potato.
I am. You're welcome. There you go.
And if you take a little pickled jalapeno and put that with it, then you're gonna get that pop of acid with it as well.
You've done well tonight, Dana. You've earned the right to stream again.
Remember, this was Neumov's thing. I added the sauce because I thought the okra needed a sauce. But it's crunchy, it's not slimy, and it's not in my mouth. But there we go.
So you did the hard part well. You cooked it well, and then you couldn't get it into your mouth to eat it.
I'm not coordinated
easy
enough.
part.
That's
I'm better at that easy part.
I love that onion flavor in there, the caramelized onion flavor, and then you've got the green onions, which are really more raw. And then potatoes are cooked perfectly. They still have texture, but they are soft. And of course, bacon. And then, do you like the jalapenos in there? I think we could even up the jalapeno a little bit in there, but I like the addition of the jalapenos in there. Cuts to it fall off. Well, it's not slimy. That was operator error more than anything else of not having it on my fork properly. I mean, I'd rather pick them up like this and eat them like a heathen, barbarian, whatever.
Otherwise known as Dana. I think that's against 2S. You can't stab me with a fork.
That's unfortunate. Margarita goes great with this. A mojito would go great with this. A beer would go great with this.
How was your drink?
Delicious. Well balanced.
She's like, it was great once I got it.
It took forever. Took forever. So yeah, so this was delicious. So thank you, Neumann, for suggesting this menu. It was great. I didn't have to think about it. We are on Thursday. We're going to go back to The Walk, which is the cookbook. The Walk by Kenji Lopez Alt. And we're going to be finishing seasoning up our other wok because I have not done that, even though I've wanted to. I'm like, I want to season the wok. But we'll do that on stream. And we are going to be making a fried rice with something called the mix, which is a pork shrimp mixture in our fried rice. And it's something that you can make the mix and have it like in your freezer, and then you have some leftover rice and you got a quick dinner. But I'm gonna have to go buy eggs because I'm out of eggs. So there's that. Dana went for a walk.
So good.
I did. I could hit people with a walk even. All right, let's see who's on. Where did I put my phone? Robbie was happy he got to eat within 2 hours.
Excellent.
As opposed
and I only
to
have
the
one
last
person
few
giving me
nights.
trouble tonight instead of two.
And we had so much fun with Megabytes. I don't know if Megabytes is in here, but we had so much fun with Megabytes on Thursday. I can't wait to have him over again.
And there's a
to
shout out for
help
them as
cook.
well.
And but we were up way too late on a Thursday night. I didn't have to work, but poor Robbie had to work. Okay.
Luckily, it wasn't a super crazy day the next day, although I was feeling it.
I'm sure you were. All right, who is
You're almost halfway to your meal redemption.
Following. Almost halfway. Oh, excellent. I love it. I mean, I'm going to tell you, the meal redemption is so much fun for me because I love to see what people have me cook. I've had stuff that I can't pronounce from like Switzerland and Finland and stuff. So it's always fun. All right, let's see who's on. Let's see here. We've got Pretty Good Gaming, Chaotic Good Mage. Help me out, people. Help me. Who's on?
Preferably someone in the kitchen.
Megabytes is in the kitchen. Cupcake Dex. That's what it looks like.
Should we go to Megabytes?
We can go to Megabytes. Yeah, I'm trying to look and see if there's anybody new.
Okay.
There was somebody, but they weren't wearing a shirt. So probably not good. Let's go to Megabytes. Let's go. Let's do it.
Say, we missed you so much, we had to bring the raid to you.
We did. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So let's go see Megabytes. Megabytes is so fun. Give him all the love. Give him all the love, all of it. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today in the kitchen and putting up with the fact that for the one time I really needed the mobile camera, it wasn't working today. We'll get it fixed. We'll make sure it is. I wanted to thank you so much for the lady for the cookies for the dog, for the macarons for the dog. He loves them. And thank you guys also, Michael, thank you for the gifted subs. And Anonymous, whoever you are, thank you for the gifted subs. And Suki and everybody else with the bits, thank you so much
For the raids
today.
tonight?
Huh? And all the raids, that's right. We had so many raids tonight. So thank you
Harley
to
B
Connor and Richard and Harley and
Ellie
Ellie Spectacular, all the people. There was somebody else too, but I can't remember who
You
it was.
said Miss Harley B.
And Miss Harley B. So thank you guys all so much for the raids. It's been a great night. I'm so glad that you guys all stopped by. So go take your fabulous, wonderful self out into the world because you are and you're loved. And I want you to take yourself out into the world. Have yourself a really great week. And also take some kindness out to the world. Spread it around. It just takes a little bit of kindness to make somebody's day sometimes. So we got to go because I've got to count down. So I hope you guys have a good night. Good night.